Okay, hello and welcome. We are finally here for the FIFA 21 career mode with Liverpool. The transfer window has slammed shut currently, so there will be no transfers until January at the earliest. But first I want to have a little quick look around the new systems very briefly, just so I know what they are. But while we're on the FIFA trial, I don't want to spend too much time on them as you've only got a very limited amount of time. So quickly, here's the Youth Academy, showing you a few new players which you get weekly updates for as well. So there's a couple of players in there. There's a goalkeeper, CDM there, and Luke Bull. Also got an attacker and a right wing and a cam. Very nice to see some nice young players that they just give you off the bat to train. The other thing I wanted to have a very quick look at was the training. Now, they've introduced sharpness and morale alongside fitness in this new career mode now. So you have to train players as well as keeping them in the side. You've got to keep them happy, you've got to keep them fit, you've got to train them so their sharpness is up, so they can play to the best of their abilities. Here you can change things and change the training sessions that they do, and to have rest days and change all that around. But like I said, I'm not going to mess around too much with that, purely because I want to just get on with it and I don't want to waste too much time. But when I've got the full game, I'll look into it a bit better and set up some better training days and proper sessions. But I'm going to jump into it very quickly just to show you what it looks like and how you pick them. It also, one thing it says is it recommends that you play the training sessions. Now I think you only need to play it once, and if you get an A all across the board, then you can just sim it forever and it's fine. But for now I am just going to sim it, because I don't want to waste too much time while we're on the trial. But yeah, you can see here that it does recommend that you play, because they all get pretty poor ratings from the simulation, all just D's across, which isn't great obviously. But yeah, the new training thing is definitely interesting and something to look at in the future. Quick run through the squad before we get going. You see the goalkeepers are Allison, Karius, who isn't going to play, Kelleher and Adrian. We've also got two young left backs out on loan who probably aren't ever going to get in the side if we continue this on. We've also got Simicas and Robertson, two good left backs there. Have Joe Gomez, Joel Matip, Virgil van Dijk, Nat Phillips I think is the fourth one, yep. Sepp Vandenberg as well. We've also got Trent and Nico Williams as the two right backs. Moving on, we have Fabinho, Henderson in midfield. Henderson's still a set as a CDM, but he's just not, is he? You've also then got Naby Keita to push forward in the midfield. James Milner, Curtis Jones, who's criminally underrated at 64 by the way. Thiago, again criminally underrated at 85. Marco Groich, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Gini Wijnaldum and Ben Woodburn in there as the youngsters still. Harry Wilson, Xherdan Shaqiri. Then you've got on the opposite sides Diego Jota, Sadio Mane, Takumi Minamino, who's been given a right wing position for this game, Harvey Elliott, Mo Salah, Shea Ojo, who's out on loan at Cardiff but probably wouldn't play anyway, Firmino, Brewster and Divock Origi, and Taiwo Awoniyi, who is out on loan at Union Berlin, who wouldn't play either. Now a very quick look at what I'm going to consider my main lineup. I am however thinking that Thiago probably comes out for easier games, and I want him more when we need to dictate pace and passing, and it's probably more likely Wijnaldum, Keita, Milner or Ox will get the start in that one, because Thiago doesn't really need to see lots of the ball in games against like West Brom, really, does he? So he'll probably be likely to drop out more often than not on those kind of games. We're going to jump into our first pre-season game here, and I'm going to, at double speed, remind you I've sped this up, show you the new jump-in simulator. I just wanted to see what it looked like. I only ever sim pre-season games anyway, so it's the only time it'd ever be seen. So Thiago got our first goal there against Sevilla. Yeah, I don't like to sim games. I like to play every single game, but this is a really cool new thing to add as well. Like if you just wanted to play it like a game of Football Manager as well, it's a really cool, unique way to be able to play career mode. Adds a different layer to it, as well as you can just jump in at any point and just get playing, which is really good. I'm a really big fan of that. Maybe I will do a career mode one day where I do something like that. You see 2-0 there thanks to Bobby. But I just wanted to see what it looked like for one half and then simulate the second. It's interesting because you can see how everything goes. You can see every pass, every free kick, every goal. It's like it looks very similar to Football Manager if you've played it on your phone. It looks pretty similar to that and that kind of screen. I see a few stats and a couple of other bits and bobs. Then I simmed it and you've seen that we finished 4-1 thanks to Firmino, Henderson and Oliver getting their goal. Oliver Torres, I believe that is as well at Sevilla. Yeah, 4-1 in the end thanks to Thiago, Firmino and Henderson. Next up we play Lazio, Van Dijk, the winner with that one, Salah missing a penalty. Next up is Western United, who we beat 2-0 thanks to Thiago and Salah, Thiago getting sent off in that one. Next it is Lyon for our next sim game in pre-season, a 2-1 win there, Robertson and Firmino with the goals. Finally it's Benfica in the final of this pre-season tournament. We win 3-1 thanks to Bobby Firmino, second from Firmino and Sadio Mane. Nice to win the tournament straight away. Now you can see here we get a quick update on our youth players, that they're progressing week to week. It seems like you get emails every couple of weeks, maybe at the first of every month, just detailing their progression and their stat gains and losses, which is cool. Now we have our first press conference before the Community Shield game against Arsenal. You're up against Arsenal in the Community Shield. What are you expecting from them and what are you hoping from your boys? Well, a big win, of course. It's a final and it's a contest between two good teams. From a fan's point of view, I hope it will bring the best out of the groups of players. Yeah, and we want to win. Yeah. It's been a good pre-season for you. Do you think the team's ready for the first competitive game of the campaign? What can we expect from your boys? I mean, it's basically the same question, isn't it? The players look in good shape. Yeah, they do. What more can you say? I wanted to put these press conferences in early on and the post-matches just to see if any of the questions or dynamics had changed up. But it looks like they're still missing the day one patch for this game, as I've seen like most of the managers aren't even scanned into the game currently, which is a bit of an annoying issue to have to carry through this career mode. For our first lineup then to play Arsenal is Alisson, Robertson, Van Dijk, Gomez, Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho, Ox-Henderson, Salah, Minamino and Mane. And as you can see now in FIFA, they actually show you the opposition team and the complete lineup, formation and everything, which is a nice way to tactically change what you're about. We're underway now in our first game in FIFA 21, the Community Shield against Arsenal. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain, Minamino with the return pass. He's one-on-one with Leno here. It's a good save and it's cleared away from the defender. Mo Salah takes a corner. Here's Sadio Mane! It is 1-0. And with my very first corner of FIFA 21, we score. Did not get many of those in FIFA 20, did we? I really hope corners don't become too easy. This always seems to be the way when you switch between FIFAs. Difficult in the last one, really easy in this one before they nerf it again, but it's a good header from Mane and we lead 1-0 in the final. Henderson. Inside for Oxlade-Chamberlain. Here's Taki Minamino. Bit of skill to come back inside. Minamino beats Holding. Turns inside, loses out to Holding. Arsenal try and play away now with Ceballos. Martinelli. Trent dives in but doesn't get the ball. Here's Aubameyang. Returns the pass now for Martinelli, who's one-on-one with Alisson. It's a good stop from the Brazilian. Now we can break. Henderson plays Taki in. Bursting away from the defenders. Minamino onto his left foot. Slots it past Leno. And it is 2-0 at Wembley. A brilliant way to start off this career mode would be a Community Shield win. It is a glorified friendly, but you still want to win it, don't you? It's a great play from Henderson on the counter. Taki cuts in onto his weak foot and slots it past Leno nicely. Martinelli. Ainsley Maitland-Niles into Reece Nelson. Nelson trying the skill but will lose out here. Van Dijk finds Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, looking to go for the counter again. Plays an absolute worldie of a ball for Mohamed Salah. Salah opts for the cross towards Minamino and it's saved. Mane hits it and it's a penalty. David Luiz adjudged to have handled it in the area there. I'm going to have to see a replay of that one. That looked as bad as the VAR calls we're getting in the Premier League at the moment. Let's take a quick look if it ever shows the replay. No, just going to watch David Luiz jog, apparently. Let's see. hit by Mane. Oh, it's just so bad, isn't it? His arm's down. Yeah, this is as bad as the calls as we're getting in the Premier League. Let's hope this doesn't become a huge problem in FIFA 21. Oh, it's a poor penalty from Salah. And he somehow managed to give away a free kick as well, trying to put in the rebound. Ox. Wide left for Andy Robertson. Cuts inside well. Finds Minamino, who takes it well. Flicks it back inside for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain against his former team. Makes it 3-0 on the stroke of half time. That's right, Alex, it is 3. Lovely finish. Minamino involved again in the brilliant build-up play. This little flick. All the space and time in the world for Ox. Buries it. Joe Gomez. Going to charge forward here. Minamino looks for the 1-2. Henderson. Gomez not going to be able to get to it. We'll have to go back to defence. Leno though. Wait, what? He's given a handball. Minamino tackled him. Guendouzi trying to get to it, but it's brilliant from Gomez to win that one. Minamino now to Jordan Henderson. Unleashes Mohamed Salah, who plays in Minamino. It's one-on-one with Leno. Opts for the square ball and Ox taps it in with his left foot. I'm sorry, that was such a bad thing to do, wasn't it? That square ball there. Such a bad goal to score against them. But Ox has 2 against his former club. We have 4. Now, Jota, Shaqiri, Jones, Milner and Thiago have come on. Ox, Mane, Salah, Fabinho and Henderson have all come off. Big refreshment now and try a few other players out. Here's Curtis Jones into Minamino. Flick round the corner is Milner. Jones. Twisting and turning. Looking for an out ball. Finds Minamino. Minamino turns and goes for goal. It's held well by Leno. Leno looking for the pass. Joe Gomez wins it. Alexander-Arnold, Milner. Here is Thiago making his Liverpool debut. Gonna let fly here. Well saved from Leno. It's behind for a corner. There you see the manager avatar for the first time. That's what I've gone with this time. Nice slick back hair. Nice beard. As the corner comes in. He's given another penalty against Rob Holding this time. He's shaking his head. Oh dear. Oh no, this is going to be a problem in FIFA 21, isn't it? These penalty decisions. Oh god. Taking a leaf out of the Premier League book apparently. Let's see if we can score this penalty. It is Thiago. It's another save from Leno. God, I'm so bad at penalties. Martinelli. Nice bit of skill. Turns. Ceballos back into Martinelli. Oh, he's made a mess of it there. But now there's a chance for the header. And somehow it's gone in. That's a really disappointing way to lose the clean sheet. It is Aubameyang with the header. Gonna have to see a replay of that one. So we clear it here. And Alisson off his line. Yeah, just really good precise header from Aubameyang. Kick off then after that disappointing goal to concede. No clean sheet. Shaqiri getting lucky. Finds Minamino. Here is Xherdan Shaqiri. Turns back. Thiago. He's tackled there by Holding, who clears it away. Robertson into Milner. Curtis Jones sees the run of Shaqiri. Finds it brilliantly. First time finish. And the Swiss international has his first goal of the season. That pass from Curtis Jones is phenomenal. Look at this. Inside the defender. Great first time finish from Xherdan Shaqiri. Dani Ceballos. Tackled easily by Thiago. Jones. Finds Diogo Jota. Has the beating of Ainsley Maitland-Niles for pace here. Jota. Clips it to the back post for James Milner. It is 6. And perhaps legendary is a bit too easy for us in our first game of FIFA 21. Maybe after this episode I'm going to have to consider turning it up and seeing if Ultimate has been fixed from FIFA 20's disastrous patch. Ceballos with an Arsenal corner. Going to be headed away, but Socrates. Martinelli back to Socrates. Here's Ceballos. Trading the ball back and forth here. Ceballos. Brilliant cutback left for Martinelli. You can tap it in. Disappointing to concede another one there. It's really good play. But not happy. Maitland-Niles. Tackled and the full-time whistle has gone. We have won the Community Shield 6-2. As you can see there, the manager avatars are not in. Mikel Arteta is not the Arsenal manager. So, unfortunately, unless the patch fixes current saves, we are going to have to be putting up with that for the remainder of this Liverpool career mode. But of course, it's not going to be that long because the PS5 will be out in due course. And we'll be starting our Northampton Town career mode. But now we get to see James Milner, the vice captain of Liverpool, lift the Community Shield. Glorified friendly, of course, but it is always nice to start off with a big win. Start off with some nice pictures and a pose with a trophy, shield, whatever you want to call it. It is a competition that it's nice to win. We're here because we're the Premier League champions from last season. And it is definitely nice to get off to a big winning start. See a few of the new boys play. See a bit of rotation. See, the lads are pleased. And that's all that matters. The FA Community Shield champions are Premier League champions of 1920 Liverpool. It's a great way to start the season. Very, very pleased with that one. Great performance overall. Quick look at the ratings. There's an 8.2 for Mane, 10 in the man of the match for Ox. Fabinho is also an 8.2, 9.3 for Minamino. And yeah, pretty good ratings across the board mostly, to be fair.
Just a couple of questions.
Post-match press comments then, our first one. Let's see if anything is better in here than it is in FIFA 20. Arsenal look difficult opponents, but the 4-goal margin of victory tells its own story. How did you have such a dominant display? Confidence. We never doubted ourselves. Attitude was spot on, etc, etc. A lot of positives taken from today's game, but why did Firmino not play? Because it's the Community Shield. Rotation. We've got strong competition in this squad. Exactly. It's exactly what we want to say. Spot on that one. Well done, boss. A slow start, we ended up winning pretty easily. Was it a really slow start? I thought we were pretty good from the first whistle, really. Obviously, you always hope you'll score when you're on top in the game. We didn't start so well, but the boys were patient. I don't know if I agree with that one necessarily. Now we play Wolves then. It's Alisson, Robertson, Van Dijk, Gomez, Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho, Thiago Henderson, Mane, Salah and Firmino in our first Premier League game. Here's Raul Jimenez. Hounded by Fabinho. Wide for Adama Traore. Pace to burn. Very dangerous. Robertson with him. He's trying every trick in the book apparently. Inside for Neves. João Moutinho. Moutinho still coming. Tackled by Fabinho. Henderson now. Chance to counter. Salah and Firmino both making the run. Henderson with a brilliant pass. Finds Mohamed Salah in behind. Salah goes for goal alone. And it's a relatively easy save for Patricio. Neves. Intercepted. We'll get the ball back. Here is Jimenez. Neves. Moutinho. Podence. Through for Raul Jimenez. Good save low down by Alisson Becker. Here is a resulting corner. João Moutinho standing over it. Delivered in. It's going to fall for Traore, who smashes the post. See the frustration on his face there. Neves. Hounded by Fabinho again. He's won it, Fabinho. Here's Firmino. Oh, he's been pushed wide. Back heel to Fabinho. Back out to Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Big touch. Puts the ball across. Brilliant to Firmino. Nods it down. We lead 1-0 at the Molineux on the day of the Premier League season opener. That is a phenomenal cross for Alexander-Arnold, and it is so typical that the assist machine from right back has won on the first day. Great header from Bobby. Look at what that means to him. Great reaction. Thiago. Firmino. Jordan Henderson. Always going to look wide here for Alexander-Arnold. He's in behind again, Alexander-Arnold. It's gone all the way past. Here is Mane. Robertson. Great ball. Finds Firmino lurking. Should do a bit better. It's gone all the way across. Dendoncker into Neves. Jimenez. Turns strongly. Moutinho now. Comes to Neves. What a tackle that is from Fabinho. Chance for the counter maybe now. Thiago. Phenomenal pass for Sadio Mane. He's coming in here. Mane. Oh, he waited too long. He waited too long. Going to see here that Wijnaldum and Jota are on for Mane and Thiago. Big switch play here for Traore. He's got the beating of Andy Robertson. Traore. Traore needing support. Moutinho through for Jimenez. Jimenez trying to find the yard of space. Can't. Finds Moutinho. Gets the shot away and it's a good save from Alisson. Here is the corner now. Moutinho stands over it again. Away by Robertson. Only as far as Podence. Dendoncker gives it away. Wijnaldum gives it straight back to him. Dendoncker buries it. So unfortunate. Gini Wijnaldum just on the pitch. Dendoncker's running over to Nuno, but will Nuno be there? Probably not. No. Generic manager man. But Wolves are level. See Wijnaldum intercepts here, tries to pass it, but gives it straight to Dendoncker. I'm going to bring on Oxlade-Chamberlain for Fabinho and put Wijnaldum in the DM role. Jota. The man we just signed from Wolves, of course. Jordan Henderson. Firmino. Here is Firmino, twisting and turning, finds Mo Salah, back to Firmino, puts it across for Wijnaldum. Coming in, who doesn't quite reach it. Tackle now from Jota though, finds Wijnaldum. Firmino cleared away. Fabinho, Van Dijk, Henderson, Firmino, Salah. Mo Salah does so well, skips past his man. It's blocked out for the corner and now that sub for Ox can be made. Launched forward by Patricio. Trent wins it. Hendo turns and runs with it. Bobby finds the gap between the defenders. Nice touch. Great finish. We are back in front. And it is that man again, Bobby Firmino. All credit to Jordan Henderson. Very un-Wolves-like defending though. You gotta say it's not the way Wolves would defend, leaving so much space for Firmino. It's a great finish. It's absolutely buzzing again. Jimenez. Good ball through here for Adama. Come back, Traore. Robertson pressing him, gives it away. Here's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Nice ball for Firmino. Henderson. Salah's run is there if he can find him, and of course he can. Masterful pass from Jordan Henderson. Salah skips inside his man. Mo Salah curls it top corner. The Egyptian king is up and running for the new season. The Premier League champions are romping to a victory now. See this again from Salah. Practically goes through his defender and curls it past Patricio. Johnny. Moutinho. Messing around with it a lot. Gives it away to Salah. Plays it to Firmino. Back heel for Ox. Straight through for Diogo Jota as we enter injury time. Jota! Diogo Jota gives Wolves nightmares. They're regretting allowing that sale to go through now. Diogo Jota on his return to the Molineux makes it 4-1, ends the game in style. Brilliant finish. A fantastic 3 points on the opening day for us. No massive overreaction from Jota as he walks back for kickoff. Saiss. Wolves don't really know what to do now with time running out on them, and there's no way they can get anything from this. Neves. Jimenez. Tackled. There is the full-time whistle. A brilliant performance, especially late on in that second half when Wolves were pushing and pushing. We made them pay, we buried them in the end. Quick look at the player ratings. 8.5 for Fabinho, 9.2 for Firmino, 8.7 for Salah. Some really good ratings across there. 8.3 for Hendo as well.
Just a moment of your time.
Quick check up with the boss in the post-match press conference. I'm not sure how many of these we're going to keep doing, but we'll see until it gets a bit repetitive. First victory as Liverpool manager, landmark result. How happy are we? Very. Very pleased with what I saw from my team. The attitude and their work has been outstanding since the day I walked through the door. Yes, of course it has. They questioned Joe Gomez's performance. I thought he was pretty alright. Did quite well. I don't know which one of these is going to be good. Oh no, I chose the wrong one. That ended up being a negative one. I didn't want it to be negative. I thought he had a decent game. I wanted to refute her claims. Firmino had a stunning performance. Of course he did. But he was brilliant. But it's all about the team. It's always about the team. And that's how you always spin it. A team player. Spot on. And guys, then, that will be it as we come to an end of our first episode. Please remember to like and subscribe. There will be a full episode next time where we play 5 games. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Please come on this journey with me and watch all of these. Thank you again. I'll see you later.